Alright boys and girls, so in this video we're going to be covering how to actually make money over Q4 on TikTok. Before we get into the video, I just want to give you guys a bit of social proof so you guys actually have a reason to listen to me. So in August alone, my page did over 4K in profit, so that was literally just one of my 5 faceless pages. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys the harsh reality of like what's actually working right now and what's not working. You guys know that people love to say, oh, this is working, this is making me 10K per month, but realistically it's just not. Maybe it was 10 months ago, but as we know on TikTok, we constantly have to adapt, we constantly have to change, and just things always go in and out of phases. And right now I'm going to be covering what's working best for me and what's working best for the people that I work with. But before we do go into that, on this Sunday coming, I'm hosting a completely free class. So if you guys do want to sign up, I'm going to be leaking all of my methods, the secret camera lens that I use on my phone to get really high quality videos, how I'm making tens of thousands monthly with Shop personally, completely faceless. So if you guys do want to get your spot before they do fill up, I don't know if they have already, but if they haven't, then you can check out the first link in the description. Right, that being said, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so the first thing coming into Q4 to definitely discuss is going to be the Creator Fund. So about a year ago today, they released a creativity beta program, which at the time was trending massively. People were making tens of thousands posting Reddit videos, repurposing content. You guys probably know about the hype back then, like literally everybody was talking about it. However, it just does not work anymore for so many reasons. Like the RPMs are absolutely shocking. Faceless pages just don't get pushed out, and if they do, they get security issues. There's just so many problems regarding faceless pages right now that I would genuinely just stay away from it. It's really not worth it. And even if you do manage to get a faceless page going with whatever niche that may be, you're probably only going to hit anywhere from 2 to 3K per month consistently. Just right now, that's how it is. I'm not saying this is going to be lasting forever, but with the way it's going right now, security issues are just really unfair. And what you'll find is like most of your pages will just end up getting taken down. Like this has happened to me personally. I had like 5 pages in the Creator Fund, and I think 4 out of 5 of them got taken down. The 5th one had a shocking RPM. So for me, it was just not worth pursuing, and I feel like a lot of people are in that same boat. I feel like right now, the only people that can really benefit from the Creator Fund are people like KSI or people like Bevo or just anyone who makes really original content. But for those of you that don't want to show your face or just aren't really that serious about making that sort of content, like it's genuinely not the best route to go down. I genuinely do have your best interest at heart when I say this, because I was someone that used to do the Creator Fund. If you guys look back on any of my videos across all of my channels, like that was what I was promoting. I was heavy on it, I was advocating for it, but I transitioned to TikTok Shop probably about 6 months ago when it first started getting hit with security issues. I was one of the first people to transition, but now everyone's hopping on the trend. Everyone's starting to realize that TikTok Shop is far better than the Creator Fund or just like any other way to make money online. So I feel like people are starting to realize now. So for those of you that don't know what TikTok Shop is, all you're really doing is promoting products like these for brands that already have a ton of social proof. And every single time your video gets a sale, you get a commission of that, usually anywhere from 15 to 35%, something along the lines of that. The reason TikTok Shop is so good is because the amount of volume you can sell is absolutely insane. There's so much market potential, and there's so many people on TikTok every single day. I think it is the most used app in the world. You can imagine how many people are swiping on TikTok Shop. And the way I like to look at it is every single time I post a video, it's like buying a lottery ticket. And you just don't know when you're going to win big, but eventually, sooner or later, if you stay consistent, you're going to win big. And when you do, it's so rewarding, especially for the time it actually takes you to make these videos. Like I promise you, I say this all the time, it takes me no longer than an hour today to film all of my content and post all of my videos across all of my pages. So here's how you can actually make money with TikTok Shop once we get the products in. So to start with, you're going to need 1K followers on a UK. If you're from the UK, you're going to need 1K followers to actually start doing this. So you can either get 1K followers by buying an account for anywhere from maybe 15 to 25 pounds. You can grow an account organically with the teamwork method. So you just comment on a bunch of posts and you follow people. And I think everyone does it. And it's just like the whole idea behind it is to get people up to speed so everyone can start making money on TikTok. You can do that within like a week. I think people are getting 1K within like a week or even a few days. Or you can just like post, I don't even know, repurpose content. You can use like YouTube Shorts methods. There's so many different ways you can get to 1K, but it shouldn't take you longer than a week to do it. And then once you can join the TikTok Shop program and literally start earning within the first day. So let's imagine you've already got an account, you've hit 1K followers. Now we're in the program. What's the next step? So obviously we want to find winning products, golden products, whatever you want to call it, because we want to make conversions. We don't want to promote stuff that isn't going to sell. So the way we're going to do that is either by using an app called Calodata, which I use personally, but I also use it just to track videos that are doing well rather than track products. Finding winning products is actually surprisingly easy. And the best way to do this is to find winning shop pages just by scrolling on your For You page, warming up the account, only interacting with shop content. This is super important, by the way, guys. Not only does it filter out all of the junk on your For You page that you shouldn't be consuming anyway, but it optimizes your For You page to only show you shop videos, which is what you want to see if you want to get inspiration, if you want to see what products are doing well, etc., etc. So once we do that, follow a bunch of these viral shop pages that are converting, they're getting loads of likes and views, and if a video's got really good metrics, it's got loads of comments, it's got loads of saves, it's got loads of likes, then the chances are it's converting really well, right? So then you can order that product in from their link or Amazon or wherever you want to do it, right? So for example, if I get this product right here, I see it, oh, dropped it, never mind. Sorry about that, but if I get this product right here, I see it on TikTok Shop, I can go onto Amazon, see if it's on there. If I want to get it next day, it's probably like a tenner, I'll just do that because I know the ROI is going to be way higher. Or you can request a free sample off TikTok, but what they don't tell you is you're not going to get accepted for free samples if you've got no social proof. So if you don't have views and sales on your page already, why are brands going to accept your free sample request? It just doesn't make sense. So to begin with, you got to order those products in, or you just have to have them in your house already. Okay, so once we've got the products ordered in, we're inside the program, great, that's it, right? Okay, no, it's not it yet, but we're close to finishing. Then what we want to do is actually find viral videos to recreate and add our own unique twist to. By the way, this is the easiest way to make viral videos because otherwise you just have to be completely original, and if you know anything about Shop, everyone's basically repurposing content. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna scroll through on TikTok, we're gonna go through some of the pages that we followed, we're gonna find some of their most viral content, preferably as recent as possible, preferably with the most amount of likes and comments and saves. We're going to save their videos and we're going to get a notebook out, or we're going to go onto Google Docs and we're going to write out their script, and then we're going to recreate it. Okay, so we're going to write it out to begin with, and then we're going to open up another page and we can entirely recreate that script. So once we have the structure for the script, which is what we need, we don't want to completely copy them, right? We want it to have some sense of originality because we don't want to just like completely steal someone else's content. But we have that structure, we can sort of change their hook. If their hook has like, say if the hooks, if you're struggling to sleep at night, then you need this. You can say something along the lines of that, but don't take it word for word. You guys get the point, right? And you can just go through the entire script and change like subtle words or little things just so that it's original. Or you can change a whole sentence and you can go off track like halfway through the script, or you can change the call to action at the end, or you can even change the hook completely. You guys get the point, but having a structure to go off just makes it so much easier, especially to begin with. If you're a beginner with Shop, like it's gonna make it so much easier for you to pick things up and just like get up to speed with how things work. And obviously once we have our script for the content, it's pretty simple from there. We just have to film the clips with our phone or with a camera, whatever it is, just to get the footage matching with the script. So we just film the clips that are relative to that, making sure we have a new sentence every 3 to 4 seconds, a new clip every 3 to 4 seconds. We don't want people to get bored. Imagine if I just promoted this cup right here and all I did was just do the same thing. If you want to get this cup, you need to do this, the whole video. It's so boring. No one wants to see that. You have to adapt, and people right now are making really, really high quality content, especially in the UK. You have to match that. So a new clip every 3 to 4 seconds, showing different angles, subtle zooms in, subtle zooms out, whatever it is, maybe like a little, oh my God, maybe like a little side shot to side, like zooms in. Like you have to have some sort of movement in your clips. Make sure your voice is enthusiastic. No one wants to hear you being monotone. You need to sound enthusiastic about the product. You need to create some sort of emotion around it. Also, having a really well edited video. I'm not saying you have to be a professional editor, but you need to cut out any dead space. So whether you're in CapCut, Premiere Pro, Clipchamp, whatever it is, just make sure there's no dead space in your audio. One thing I like to do is overlap my audio. So when I'm recording my voiceovers, I'll have one voiceover on the top, and then I'll have another one just below it, and I'll slightly overlap it just so that the audio never stops. Because if they're side by side, there's always like a little gap, right? But if you can overlap this audio just underneath that one, it will make your videos flow so much better. Honestly, it's a secret tip that I did not learn for so long, and it's changed the game for me ever since I learned it. So I'm putting you guys on for free. In terms of CTA, so call to action is what you use at the end of the video to make people buy your product. That's what's gonna get you the conversion. So if I'm promoting this product right here, let me just grab it. Right. So this product has been flying out of stock. It's the #1 seller in the UK at the time of making this video. So I'm gonna give you guys a bad example of a call to action, and then I'm gonna give you guys a good example of a call to action. So here's the bad example. If you guys wanna grab this product, it's in the bottom left. You can click it and buy it today. Or you guys need to buy this product, it's in the bottom left. Like it just comes across as if you're trying to sell. But if I was more relaxed, I come across more trustworthy and authentic. So if I say something like this, but these have been flying in and out of stock at the moment. So if they are back in stock when I post this, I'll leave them attached in the bottom left. So it comes across as if I don't really care. And it also comes across as if these are selling out, they're flying out of stock. So then when people see that they are in stock, hopefully, then they'll buy them because they're like, oh my God, they're flying out of stock. I need to buy them now before they run out. And it creates that emotion, impulse emotion, and then they buy off that. It's super simple, guys. It's basic sales psychology. It works for everything, whether that's e-commerce, TikTok Shop, it all works. And if you guys can just post 2 to 3 times per day, 2-3 videos a day across as many accounts as you can handle, even if it's just one account, ensuring you get 1% better every single day, I promise you guys, you will thank me later. This Q4 is gonna be absolutely insane. I can't stress enough how much I want you guys to start this, because honestly, it has changed my life. It really has changed my life. Obviously, I have been in the game a while, and now I'm in a much better position than I was 4 months ago. I think I did like 20K GMV in August, 15K in September. Brands are now reaching out to me. I've had 3 brand deals today, genuinely had 3 brand deals today, signed the contract. 1 video a day. I cannot tell you how much I'm getting paid for 1 video a day across all of these brands, just because they know that I can generate them those sales. As I'm a proven affiliate. I've done the work, I've put in the work, I've proved it, I've got the sales, and now brands want to work with me, and I'm on fixed retainers monthly, and just so many other benefits, increased commissions, obviously free samples as well, but I've been getting those for months too. But there's so many opportunities in the space if you just stay consistent with it. Not only are the commissions great, but like I say, you can work with brands, get really great retainers. There's so many opportunities. So if you guys do want to learn more about this, I do strongly advocate you show up to my free class this Sunday. I am literally leaking everything, guys. I promise you, people are charging thousands for this information, but I am literally giving it all away for free. But please, guys, just do the hard work when you don't feel like it. That is when you're going to get the most results. So please do start this, boys and girls. I promise you, it will change your life. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did get something out of it, please do leave a like, because I'm trying to grow up on here. So I'd appreciate if you guys left a like or subscribed or anything like that. But until the next one, I'll see you guys later.